All right, we are now well into day 3 of Turkey's military offensive against Kurdish forces in Syria. The battle is turning deadly on both sides. 17 Turkish civilians have been killed. 7 are now dead on the Kurdish side. More than 100,000 on both sides have been evacuated from their homes and left to fend for themselves. This all came right after President Trump pulled thousands of U.S. troops out of Syria.
Literally by Donald Trump removing 150 troops that weren't fighting, that weren't in harm's way, he's opened the door to a genocide.
So dozens of people lined the streets of downtown today protesting the president's move to pull those troops out of Syria. Our 10 News reporter Laura Acevedo is live in downtown, where some vets who served in Syria say this move betrays one of their biggest allies in combat. Laura.
And these veterans actually tell me that without the Kurds, Syria would have fallen to ISIS years ago. They tell me they're now getting messages from their friends in the Middle East, scared and asking for help. Thousands of miles away from Syria, Kurds in San Diego protested President Trump's move to pull U.S. troops from Syria.
America isn't abandoning the Kurds. It's Donald Trump who's abandoning the Kurds.
U.S. veterans who fought in Syria along with Kurdish fighters joined the protest. River Hag drove down from Los Angeles to support. He fought in Syria in 2016. Hag says the Kurds were crucial in their fight against ISIS.
The Kurds did all the fighting and all the dying. And that's how it worked.
And says showing up today means showing his friends back in the Middle East that they were not abandoned.
To stand in solidarity with these people, because that's what America's about. That's what the America that I love is about. That's the America that I served in the Navy for.
Since the president's announcement, Turkey has moved in, displacing thousands of people, killing dozens of Kurds and civilians.
It's really affecting, it's been like 3-4 days. Like me personally, I haven't slept. And
in El Cajon, an emotional protest with loved ones worried about their families back home, glued to the daily updates on the news.
Because the image just doesn't go away.
According to the AP, one of the civilians killed was a 9-month-old baby. President Trump is now threatening sanctions against Turkey. Live in downtown, Laura Acevedo, 10 News.